morning, how are you today? How are you all today? I hope you're all doing good. It is Monday morning and we have just tipped in Enfield, Lidl's. We now have a slight dilemma though for a Monday morning. We have to go and get the trailer repaired. So I do hope you all had a fantastic weekend. The slight intro you've just come across was me getting prepared for a Monday morning, a typical Monday morning. So if you're a driver and you can relate to exactly what I've just shown you, then I do know how you feel. It was basically me at home, meal prepping, cleaning the coffee machine because I'm looking to bring that into my truck. So I've got a nice Tassimo coffee every morning. I do like my morning coffee, and yeah, that's basically where we're starting. But we are in sort of Enfield area. We are in the Enfield area, should I say. It's pouring down with rain. The front camera is on, and we're just about to leave. But we have got a slight problem with the marker light on this trailer. So that is not a major problem. It is a defect, but it's been a defect that's been hanging over me, or hanging over us, for about a week now. So I've been told to go and see Barry at Tilbury to get this repaired. So we're off to see Barry now. Let's go. Apart from that, I do hope you all had a great weekend. It's quite busy here for the bulkers. They're all trying to get in and get tipped. I'm now leaving. I'm leaving the wrong way out, but it's the easiest way to get out. Otherwise, trying to get out the other side is going to be a bit of a ball ache, if you like. So I've decided to leave it. I was at the end bay, so it wasn't so bad getting out there, as you can see. It is absolutely pouring down with rain today. Now, I've just spoken to a couple of drivers who don't work for my company, but friends of mine who work for other companies. One's a container driver and one is a curtain siler driver. One's in Liverpool. He said it's an absolute nightmare for snow up there at the moment. And one is stuck on a a business address where he's delivering one of the containers, or delivering with a container, and he can't get out. We're in Enfield, we have no snow, it's just raining quite heavily. I mean, it was a lot more heavier than it is now. So I got quite wet coming in this morning. As you saw, it was raining. Coming up to the truck this morning, it was quite a wet morning. But we did our vehicle checks, we got on the road, and we're back for another week, right?
Turn left.
We've got no working traffic lights here, so this could be quite dangerous if we're not careful. So you better be careful here, because this is a very busy road. No working lights. Well, that is not good. You'll see it as I turn right here, the traffic light that someone's actually gone through. It wouldn't surprise me if that is an Arctic that has not taken it wide enough and gone through that, or someone's crashed into it, I don't know. But this road is very dangerous if you don't be careful with no working traffic lights. So we're going to have to be very slow coming out of here. As you can see, I'm not in any sort of uniform today. I'm having a relaxed Monday and easing myself into the week. I've decided to put my own jumper on. It's cold. I don't want to get my work jumper soaking wet in the rain, so I've decided to wear this. This dries a lot quicker than what my work zip-up jumper does, because of the material. So, but it's a bit warmer wearing this today, so I've decided to put this on instead. Right, we are going to have to be very, very careful coming out of here with no working traffic lights. He's going right. Oh, I'll probably go for this. See that traffic light there? I'm not sure if you saw it. If you don't take it wide enough there, your back end of your trailer will easily take that traffic light out.
Fixed camera.
Easily. And I only speak from experience because I've been here a few times. When I first came here, first couple of times, I was very conscious of that. and the first time I came here I nearly took that traffic light out with the back end of my trailer, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's like anything, when you've been somewhere more than once, you get used to going in and out of a certain site. You sort of get to know your bearings and your surroundings as you leave, you know, whether how far out to go, etc. So anyway, how was everyone's weekend? Mine was nice, relaxing actually. It was quite relaxing in fact, yeah. As you saw the intro, that was me basically, and you can relate. The reason why I've done that is because you can probably relate to what was going on there. The point I was trying to make across on the video there is, as lorry drivers, we go home the weekend, we have two types of lives. We have the trucking life and we have our home life. You've got two hands, trucking life, home life. You go home at the weekend, you prepare yourself, you do some cleaning, you help your family out, you help your wife out, you spend time with your loved ones, you know, you prepare for the week ahead on a Sunday. And that's pretty much what I was doing yesterday, you know. And as you saw at the end, meal prep. That's basically what I do every weekend. Every Sunday I focus on meal prep. I do make a good batch of meals. They're my dinners for the evening. I've got snacks for the day, healthy snacks, some sugary snacks, but not a great deal. I've really come off the sugar, and my New Year's resolution was to come off sugar. I don't eat a great deal of sugar anyway, but I do occasionally have a bit. But my aim is to really go sugar-free in January pretty much, to see what effect it has on the body, to see what effect it has on me as a driver on the road. And I want to see if it really helps me lose a bit of weight, because sugar is a real problem when it comes to weight loss, and to see how it makes me feel basically. So yeah, so that was basically what I was showing, little snippets of on the intro, showing you exactly me preparing what I do on a Sunday before I come into work on a Monday morning. And if you can relate to that, comments below, let me know. Do you meal prep for the week ahead? Can you relate to me laying on the sofa and actually laying there and absolutely thinking, right, I can't relax, oh, I've got something else to do now. Oh yeah, I can't relax, got that to do.
Fixed camera.
Because that's my Sunday, not every weekend, but that was a Sunday for me yesterday, where every time I managed to get something done for the week ahead, I lay down on the sofa, I'm like, oh, I've not done that now. Right, I've got to do that as well. Do you know what I mean? So just to give you an idea, I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos can relate to exactly what I'm saying now. Sunday is all about preparation day for the week ahead, especially if you're a tramper. But if you're not a tramper, you probably do that as well. Whether you're a van driver as well, you prepare your meals for the week, I guess, if you're quite, you know, you like to eat better than eating junk food on the road and stuff like that, with fast food restaurants and stuff like that, you know. So that was the whole idea of the intro. I've also got my garage to filter through and to sort out as well, and I haven't got round to that either. That's something I'm tackling from next weekend onwards. My garage is a right mess, and I'll probably show you that next time round, how messy that garage is and how much I've got to sort out in my garage, because as you know, if you've been following my videos, we've not long just moved into a new home, a new house, and there is quite a bit to do, so you can probably relate to that when I show you that as well.
After 300
I'll get around to it.
Go around the roundabout and take
massive
the fourth
thank you
exit,
firstly
855 Morrison Avenue.
for all the wonderful comments on all the previous videos this year. Well, it's only been one video, hasn't there, since New Year, but thanks very much for your comments. Some of you guys really
Go around the roundabout
that video was quite helpful and beneficial, which was great. It was only a short one, but it just eases me back into the new year, gets us back going for the new year. It was a pretty relaxed week last week, to be honest with you, so not too bad, can't grumble. I think this week is back to normality, to be honest with you. So, you know, the roads are busier. I think, well, I've already noticed the roads are busier. I was 15 minutes late for this delivery this morning at Enfield, coming around the 25. But it's okay, I got a bay straight away, and we got tipped. Within 45 minutes we was tipped.
Go around the
and my paperwork, guess what? My paperwork was ready straight away. Where I've been here before, and I've done a video on this before, where the paper normally takes longer than the actual tip, than delivering the goods, the cargo. So
Go
this
around
morning
the
I got the paperwork
roundabout and
straight
take the
away,
fourth exit.
which was brilliant. Now, firstly, I do apologise, the sound might not be the greatest on this video, and I'm going to apologise now. The reason being is because I've got to use the mic on the camera itself, because I've left one of my mics at home. So we're going to be recording without the mics this week, or at least until Wednesday. If I'm local Wednesday, I might be able to have a chance to run home and get the mic.
Green Street.
Let's see how we do. If I get a night at home this week, I don't know if I do. Depends on the work we get, what work I've got. But we'll see how we do as the week commences. So yeah, I had some really great feedback on the last video actually. Some really nice comments. And I had a look at my analytics on the video. I know I've mentioned this in the last video, but I wanted to just mention it again because I looked at the sort of people that are watching my videos, and I would say probably, well, looking at it, 94% of my videos are watched by males. So I looked at the gender, the geographics of who watches.
Green Street.
I was quite, it's like I said in the previous video, I don't take notice to it. Recently I thought I'll do a little bit more of a dig to have a look at the analytics to see who watches my videos. I was quite intrigued, quite interested, and I was quite intrigued to find out some of the facts. And yeah, so not a great deal of females watch my videos, from what the analytics are saying. Don't know why, but I think we need more female drivers watching my videos. That's what we need, more female drivers watching my videos. Jesus, this ain't fun at all. I can tell you that right now, this ain't fun. The wind is absolutely crazy. Marker light's been fixed. Oh, now the door's squashing me. I've just had to pull the curtains back with the internals. The wind is actually against us today. It's not good, the wind is really against us. Jesus. I've just had a right struggle trying to put the curtains back. There's the curtains there, I put them back. I've managed to put them back and secure them best I can. So what I've had to do here is hook them like that. One down here, the internal, just to keep the curtains from blowing. The pole's nearly taken my head off already. Look at that, look at the wind. The wind is absolutely crazy. I'm going back in the cab. They've not started loading me yet. I'm staying my straps. I need to sort them out as well. I haven't used them since before Christmas. So I need to fix them as well and organise them. The wind is crazy. Anyway, the guy's going to find the load. I'm staying in between the door at the moment, it's just safer. To find my stock. I've got 3 drops, as you know. And then we'll go from there. So what we'll do, I am going to have to obviously strap these because it's timber. Once we've come out of breath, literally fighting with the curtains to try and open them and try and secure them. You should have seen it. You would have been absolutely laughing your head off at me. But anyway, we're going to get loaded, we're going to get the straps on. The more we get the straps on, the more I'll show you how we're getting on with regards to the straps as well. So we'll see how the weather is first and then go from there. So I'll speak to you in a second. Right, this is where we are so far with it. So started to load me now. Got 2 straps on, nice and solid here. Another strap, solid. This has come from London Gateway. So that's my last drop on. So that's 1 drop down, 2 to go. Alright guys, okay, right, switch front camera on now. Right, I'm just on a lay-by on the A14. I've taken a quick break. Yeah, I've taken a quick break. I didn't give it a chance to really record much else where we was earlier. So you joined me what? Well, what time's it anyway? I feel what time it is. You joined me about 4 hours. Was it 4 hours later? No, 3 hours and a bit later. So we're just. Just had a quick break, sorry. Heard something there, I was thinking, what was that noise? Rattling noise. Don't sound too promising, does it? Let's take that out. Never had. I'm trying to charge my batteries at the same time. I just thought I'd give you a little update on what's going on, basically. So we are loaded. It was extremely, and I say extremely cold. Turn that off. I always forget to turn the detector off. Sorry. Where was I? Where was we? Yeah, earlier on, the wind was so aggressive I couldn't even close the curtains. That is how windy it was. So we've got the 3 drops, and you're aware where we're going. We've got 3 drops: Nuneaton, Corby for the morning, Nuneaton and Tamworth, I think it is, or Tamworth, Nuneaton, one of the two. I can't remember which order it's in, but that's basically what's going on. That's where we are at the moment. So we're just finishing off a break. Let's get ourselves out. Just let me go. Cheers, driver. Speed going because we've got a lot of traffic coming up towards us, behind us. Yeah, so couldn't record after the wind was so crazy. I had to ask one of the guys, or one of the forklift guys on site, to help me with the curtains. That is how aggressive the wind was when I was trying to close them. The wind today is absolutely bonkers. It really is today. It's so aggressive. I'm hoping tomorrow the wind's not going to be as bad when we're tipping these 3 jobs tomorrow. Hoping so anyway, but the further north we go, the worse the weather is getting. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, when we get to the Midlands, that the weather isn't going to be as bad as it is, I know, in like Manchester, Liverpool, Yorkshire, Staffordshire, that sort of way. The snow up there is really bad. So I'm hoping the Midlands isn't going to be as bad as it is further north, but we don't know tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So we'll be rolling this video over tomorrow, and that will be a separate video tomorrow, rather than drag this one out, if that makes sense. So what is the plan for the rest of this day? The plan for the rest of today is going to be finding parking. So the reason why, excuse me, just a bit bite to eat. The reason why today's dragged on a little bit, I could have been parked up by now in fact, but the office asked me if I could bring some paperwork in from one yard to another. So I've had to head down towards Felixstowe, meet Jamie, which is one of our managers, and just give him some paperwork. They didn't have a chance to get up to the yard where we are over the weekend, so because I had a bit of time on my hands, I just sort of diverted up towards Felixstowe, Ipswich way, or Ipswich. Met them in a little truck area, little service area there. He met me there in his car, gave him the paperwork, he went, and I just got back onto the A14 and basically headed north where we are now. So that's basically what's happened today, and that's pretty much it since the last time I left you. So we've got, these jobs aren't booked in for tomorrow anyway. I wasn't going to get any of them off today, but at least we're loaded. We are heavy, we certainly are heavy. The timber. You've seen the timber I've got on board. We are super heavy, so we're just going to take our time. 2 hands on the steering wheel at all times because the wind is very aggressive. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Now, parking wise tonight, this is where we talk about finding suitable parking as a driver. Finding suitable parking that's not going to put you too far out from your first job, if you like, because I've got 3 jobs on board, but not too far out your way. Now, I want to find some snap parking tonight. So my 2 options I've got en route to where I'm going, Corby, is going to be Cambridge services. I don't really want to stop at Cambridge because I know it would be absolutely chaotic in there tonight. So my next option is to divert slightly, but it's not a massive diversion, and go up the A1 to Peterborough services. So my aim tonight is to now head towards Peterborough services. We'll be there, I would say, in about an hour or so, just over an hour I'm going to predict, an hour and a bit. That should give us about 30 minutes in the morning to get to Corby, which is going straight across the A43, I think it is, 43 or 46, one of the 2, straight into Corby that way. So it's not a big diversion, maybe a few miles diversion, but it's not a biggie. At least I'm going to find some suitable parking for tonight. Peterborough services, I quite like Peterborough services. I prefer that over Cambridge. And with Peterborough, there's more. Well, there's actually quite a lot of space to Cambridge and Peterborough, so it doesn't matter which one. But I'd rather push further up tonight, get a 13-hour day in tonight. Then I'll take 11 off tonight. Yeah, I can take 11 off, and then I'll need to be at my first job for approximately 7 AM, between 7 and 8 o'clock. That is the plan of action tonight. So that's what we're doing now. We're heading for Peterborough services. That's where we're going to park tonight. We should get a space, no problem. And then tomorrow we'll start about 5:30. We'll get 11 off. We should get 11 off tonight, no problem. Start around about 5:30, and then we should get to our first job for 7 o'clock, no problem. Leave about 6 o'clock, vehicle checks, paperwork, etc. Plan my day, plan how I'm going to plan my day, plan my routes and etc. for all 3 jobs, which I'll bring you along with me on the next video. So I'll record tomorrow as well, and yeah, aim to get to our job just after 7, because with this place, the timber places we're going to, they do like to get their own drivers out from 7 o'clock onwards. So I don't want to turn up at 7 o'clock on the dot, because I could be waiting around. So I'll get there just after 7-ish. And yeah, we'll go from there basically. If I'm a little bit early, I'll just hang tight around the corner or something like that. I think I've been to it before. I'll double check it tonight. So I knew I wasn't going to deliver it tonight, so I can have a look tonight, plan my route tonight. I'll do it in the morning. We'll see how we get on. But I'm aiming to get 11 off tonight, start at 5:30 tomorrow morning. That is the plan. So yeah, that's the plan of action. So we're going to push on. Let's hope tomorrow the weather is looking better. But tonight what I'll do, I'll get parked up, I'll put the cameras on tonight, show you where I'm staying tonight at Peterborough services. For those that haven't been to Peterborough services, I'll give you a slight little insight to the services. It's decent parking for lorry drivers, and then basically we'll go from there, and then tomorrow's a new day.